Most innovative shoe right here. 2000, most advanced, 2016 Nike Air Max model. And the reason why I say it's the most advanced is only because it has that air bottom. But I always say I make a lot of videos that there's no innovation out there, and there isn't. There's no innovation. Everything looks the same. But for me, I really think this is the most advanced shoe in the market, more than Adidas, more than Reebok, more than everybody. The most advanced right here. But still, Nike could have taken it to the next level for 2017, and not this one. I just see a more advanced, self-lacing, self-adjusting, smart shoe. Doesn't have to be a smart shoe for now. There's like other ideas they can do with this that I can see, but this is the most advanced, and it's a $200 shoe. But I make a lot of videos that there's no innovation on the shoe industry no more, and I really believe that. And some people might say, well, who's this guy making these videos? And pretty much I started my career at Massachusetts College of Art, and I got my degree in industrial design. And I got hooked on shoes, when New Balance came in, they gave us a project. And the project was to design a basketball shoe. And I remember like everybody, they would come to class with like 2 or 3 drawings, and I would come in with about maybe 12 drawings, 15 drawings. I was hooked, but the drawings that I was bringing in, and this is back in like maybe 1997, 98, 99 maybe. And the drawings that I was bringing in, everybody's bringing in the same drawings. They look like Nike shoes, Reebok shoes, Adidas shoes. They look replicas of stuff that was already out there. But my stuff, honestly, it looked like futuristic, and everybody loved my designs, and they were more like, with no laces and, self-adjusting. Some really futuristic, crazy stuff, So that's what I was designing when I was going into class, and I was hooked. And my first job out of college was designing shoes for Tommy Hilfiger, for Stride Right. And then I went to Tommy Hilfiger, but Tommy Hilfiger, they brought me on as an advanced designer, and I started my career at Stride Right, went to Tommy Hilfiger, and Tommy Hilfiger was tired of seeing the same old designs, Tommy. And believe it or not, Tommy Hilfiger was actually visionary also, and he didn't want to see stuff that was already in the market. He used to get frustrated. So they brought me in like as an advanced designer, and I was designing Tommy some crazy stuff. He even autographed the shoe, and I gave it to my son. But so I was designing advanced stuff for Tommy Hilfiger, like some very good stuff. And then after that, I met him like 4 times. He loved everything. Then after that, I went over to Ralph Lauren, and then at Ralph Lauren was like a whole nother story. And I went over to Ralph Lauren, and it was the same thing. Ralph Lauren. He was tired of seeing the same old designs. He was tired of seeing everything, because he was complaining that, the shoes look too much like Reebok. They had a whole bunch of Reebok designers over there, looked too much like Reebok. So they brought me on first, and I had a huge success over there at Ralph Lauren, and I met him, and, for example, one of my shoes, the Trail Runner 2000, became the inspiration for the entire line, But the thing about Ralph Lauren, too, is back then, he wanted to do what Nike was pretty much doing, but more advanced, So that's what he wanted, So I was doing some crazy, designs. He was loving everything. But he wanted to take it to the next level. That's when they brought on RLX, So they hired, 2 top designers, one from Adidas and one from Nike, and they brought them on. And they brought them on because they wanted to advance the shoes, further advance them. They wanted something more technical, more advanced, more athletic. And since I came from Tommy, they wanted to get some more experienced designers. Gave us 2 weeks. We walked into a meeting, it was like maybe 30 people there, the president, everybody, designers, directors from Ralph Lauren, Reebok, everybody. And the president stood up and she said, listen, we have one more chance. And if we don't get this right, everybody can just kiss their job goodbye pretty much. We had one more chance. Ralph Lauren was tired of seeing the same thing. Now they got these 2 designers, they got me, and it's time to take it to the next level. She said, listen, you 3 designers go back and you guys do what you think RLX is. You guys go back, sketch, the 3 of you guys, you do it. So we had 2 weeks to do the designs, and I'm telling you, I was nervous, because I had 2 weeks going against 2 top designers, but I was there before them, and I was hungry, I was young, and I was a visionary too. I was ahead of my time, I believe. And so after the 2 weeks, there was a huge meeting in New York City, and we went over there, and it was crazy. It was a big deal. I flew over there. They picked me up at the airport. I get to this building, we go to the top floor, like a penthouse, and everything was all white. Everything was right. The floor was beautiful. There was like 200 people there, a lot of people from Ralph Lauren, Reebok, everybody. And we had to put our drawings up on the board. And we had to do the presentation. So, the designer from Adidas went first, so we put them all up, and I was really nervous. I mean, there was people everywhere. This is out one shot. We don't get it, forget it. Nothing's gonna happen. Everybody can go home. And everybody put up their drawings. The first designer went up, and he presented his ideas. And then, RLX. Oh, and I forgot one very important. On the way flying over there, the GM in the aisle that was sitting next to me leaned over to me and he goes, "Mario, what do you think RLX is?" And my answer was, "It's something you've never seen before." And then we just kept on flying. He never saw my drawing. So anyways, so now the next designer from Nike goes, and she's talking. A lot of people. Halfway through a presentation, the president stood up in front of everybody. And she was like, "Listen, I want to just stop right here for 1 second. And I want to take off the wall what I think RLX is. And in front of everybody, I haven't even had a chance to present my drawings yet." So she went up in front of everybody. She took down like 12 drawings, and 8 of them were mine. Boom. And I was so happy, because my designs were more advanced, And they gave me a project to design the Trail Runner 2000, which was the inspiration for the entire RLX line. Beautiful shoe. It was ahead of its time, really nice. And that's it. But then, I moved on to Miami in about 2002, left Ralph Lauren. I pretty much had, start my life over, but I never gave up the shoes. Shoes is my passion. I got another successful business down here that I have. So it gives me the freedom, to design shoes again. And, I'm going to the stores, and I know what's hot, what's not, and that's it, And there's a lot of companies out there too. For example, Fila. I know exactly what they can be doing right now, Reebok, I already made some videos about what they can be doing right now. Bring back the diamond. Nike, take it to the next level. I'm tired of seeing the laces. Come on, man. You can smart shoe, self-adjusting. Oh, I want to see who's going to compete with Nike. There's a couple of companies out there that could. And that's it, So I'm here, and I'm designing my own shoe collection, made in Italy. And I don't only design, but I consider myself, a master model maker. For example, the Italians, they sent me a wooden model of my outsole, and when I seen it, I thought it looked too bulky, so I had to send it to me, and they sent it to me. I made my own mold, and carved it out, painted it, sent it back, and the Italians loved it, So now we're making the molds, we're almost there, So I got something different, So everything's all over the place. I say it all the time, no innovation. Wear the dress shoes. I can't even think of one company where I can buy me a nice pair of dress shoes. I got some Cavallis actually that I'm gonna make a video soon about those. But anyways, man, no innovation. This is for the companies. Be unique. What's your DNA? What's your DNA? Don't follow what the trend is. And this is for all the companies. Make nice stuff. Be authentic, like I say all the time. And only the strong will survive. So that's it. Mario Sagastume here. Thank you for watching my video. Please share it. Peace.